Hi, welcome to my channel, which is all about helping you and your pet live the best life together. That was Zorro there in the background. And today I'm going to be talking about something that may seem really simple, but is actually a little more complicated than you may think, and that is playing with your cat. So playing with your cat for as little as 5 to 10 minutes a day can really improve your cat's health and your cat's happiness. Regular play can even remove or decrease behavioral issues that your cat may be experiencing, such as aggression or fearfulness. It really builds up their confidence. Now, it may surprise you that there is a right way and a wrong way to play with your cat. Now, if you play with your cat the wrong way, nothing bad or there isn't anything negative that's going to happen to your cat. Your cat just won't receive these benefits that play can give your cat. But playing with your cat anyway is better than not playing with your cat at all. So if you want to know the best way to play with your cat to increase your cat's happiness, health, and intelligence, then just keep watching. Playing with your cat can also really increase the bond that you have with your cat, and it gives you and your cat a much more magical relationship together. Whatever you do, just know that a cat that is sleeping all day isn't a happy and healthy cat. Cats are very active, they're curious, they like to explore, use their mind, and they love to play. And that isn't just for kittens, older cats as well will really love to play. Play is important because it lets your cat use their natural hunting skills, use their mind, and as well as get some exercise. Playing also helps cats release negative energy and aggression. Playing can help shy or fearful cats gain confidence, and playing can also help cats reduce stress and to feel more comfortable. So you want your cat to be able to play at all times, not just with you. So when you leave the house or when you go out for a while and your cat is home alone, be sure to leave some toys so your cat can play if they feel like it. Things as simple as cardboard boxes, scrunched up pieces of paper, or puzzles that you can put food in for them to work through. A variety of different toys is important. It's important that you don't use the same thing every day. Remember to rotate and change toys. Also provide window watching spots. So spots that your cat can sit or nap in front of the window. They love to watch what's going on outside. They see a lot more than we do, and it's really entertaining for them. Just be sure that you don't leave any string type products or toys around if you're not playing with your cat. Use things like string, yarn, and rubber bands, ribbons, streamers, or those wand toys. Use those when you're playing with your cat, but don't leave them out for your cat. That's because the string or the threads can easily be swallowed, which can lead to a lot of troubles and an expensive vet bill. So string type toys should only be used when you are playing with your cat and then put away after. So now we're going to talk about actually playing with your cat. So you want to spend about 5 to 15 minutes a day playing with your cat every single day. This will show a lot of health benefits in your cat. The first thing you want to know is that if you haven't played with your cat or if your cat isn't used to playing, don't force any sort of interaction. Let your cat come to you instead. Maybe the first month or so when you try and play with your cat every day, your cat's kind of just going to ignore you, but stick to a routine. Pick a time when you notice that your cat is the most active. So this is usually evening time or right before they get dinner if you feed them dinner and don't leave them food out at all times. Or kind of right before you're going to sleep, dusk. This is when cats are usually the most active, or early in the morning. So watch your cat, find when they're most active, and choose this as a time that you're going to play with your cat. Now play with your cat at this time every day. It can be just for 5 minutes at first. And usually cats don't play for more than 10 to 15 minutes even when they're really enjoying and into play. So it's just a really short time and it doesn't take too long at all, but the benefits are huge. So don't force interaction. Let your cat come to you instead. Let your cat initiate. So what you're going to do is get your cat interested or curious in whatever toy that you have. The best kinds of toys to play with your cat are wand toys. So this is basically just a stick with a string and some sort of toy or feather at the end. So you want to just wave this about, move it around, and just do it near your cat. Don't hit your cat with it or do it right in front of your cat's face. Do it close, but far enough away that your cat isn't bothered by it. Your cat will become curious and interested in it. When you move the toy, think about how a cat would hunt. Cats, they stalk, they pounce, they chase, they hide behind corners and in boxes and around corners and under things. So move the toy and use your space, your room, as how you think a cat would be stalking or chasing a mouse or a bird. Think about your cat's instinctive behaviors and try to kind of mimic the toy as if the toy is the prey and your cat is a wild tiger or something chasing this toy or this prey. So usually this means you want to move the wand, the toy, in erratic movements to kind of mimic how prey would move. So pull the toy across the floor slowly and then quickly, weave it around. If you have a feather, wave it in the air as if it was a bird and then have it come land down to the ground. Move a little bit and then back up in the air. You can do this with any toy. It doesn't have to be a feather, but just think how a bird would move or how a mouse would move and copy that. Allow your cat to capture the prey after a chase. So after you move around, every once in a while let your cat capture the toy. So this might mean that sometimes you're kind of giving the toy to your cat or not moving too quickly so your cat can catch it. So let your cat capture it. And then when your cat kind of feels done or feels that your cat has captured this toy, so they're thinking of this toy as a mouse, and when they hunt mice, they don't pounce once and that's it. They kind of like to play with their food a bit. So when your cat wants to go in for the kill, the final pounce, you'll see your cat, sometimes they curl up in a ball and kick the toy with their feet. This is kind of the end. This is the end of the session, the end of the play. They've caught their prey and they're done. And when you let them kind of celebrate and roll around with the toy and let them have the toy, that prevents them from becoming frustrated. If you're always moving the toy away from them and never letting them capture their prey, they can become frustrated. So this is an important part to remember. You want to let them celebrate and catch their prey. And again, you don't want to make it too easy. You want to let your cat enjoy the hunt and have fun, kind of build up to that final capture. And then a kind of really special thing that you can always do that at the end is to give your cat a treat. So once they have that big capture and they kind of celebrate with their toy, give them just one little treat. And then the treat can signify that the play is done and now they can go nap or clean themselves, which they'll usually do. So it's kind of like they've captured a mouse, they've celebrated, they've played with their food a bit, and then they've celebrated this capture, and then they're kind of eating their prey. They've got a treat and they're eating, and then they usually go to clean themselves, and then they usually go to nap. So that's usually how it works if you have a really good play session with your cat. And remember to let your cat set the pace. You can't force your cat into playing, but you can try different approaches to see what interests your cat. What kind of toys does your cat like? What kind of movement does your cat like? Some cats like to hunt birds, so their toy is going to be in the air more often. Some like to hunt mice, so their toy is going to be scurrying along the ground more often. What does your cat like? Match your cat's intensity, so just kind of mirror your cat. If your cat is running around and getting really into it, then you move the toy and get really into it as well. If your cat's kind of bored and just like, what is that? What are you doing? Go slow and don't go kind of crazy. If your cat's not going crazy, match your cat. After a while, you'll get to know your cat's playing style, and you'll get to know when your cat wants to play and when your cat is ready to play or when your cat isn't interested. So a cat that's in the middle of a nap really isn't going to be interested in playing. You get to kind of know your cat's behavior. It might take a while, especially if your cat isn't used to you playing with them, but you'll really bond and you'll really grow, and the health benefits you'll notice your cat coming out of their shell a lot more if they're a shy cat, or if your cat is often aggressive. If you play with them, they'll channel the aggression out into play, so they won't be as aggressive with you at other times. They'll become more cuddly, they'll want to sit with you. And one thing to remember is to just put the toys away after playtime so that your cat does not get bored of the toy. It keeps the toy really exciting. So you're going to have some of those toys that you leave out when you're gone, and then you're going to have those toys like the wand toys, special toys that are only for when you and your cat play together. So let me know below in the comments how you play with your cat and if you have any tips or tricks for playing with cats. How do you get your cat interested? Or let me know if you have any questions about how to get your cat playing more with you. Thanks for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe if you want to see similar videos on lots of different animals. Thanks for watching. Bye.